this morning Clint from GSI's down here, and we're going to put this grain view system. Well, he is. I'm probably going to watch a little bit, but unless he wants to shovel a bin out, then we could tackle both these tasks, one at a time.
Yeah. I don't know that I want to do that, but I guess if you need a hand.
Nah, we can probably handle it. But so this is the cabling system for the grain view system. Basically, each one of these is this a moisture and a temperature sensor?
Correct. Yep. So there's several nodes on that cable, and in your bin there'll be 3 cables spaced evenly around in a perimeter, and so we'll sense all that information back to a connection box, and you'll be able to monitor the different levels and different cables around the system. So
these are going to be, I'm assuming you got to climb up this bin and anchor them to the outside and then run the cables down from the supports or something like that?
Correct. So we'll do everything from the outside. We'll measure a diameter out. We'll look at the diameter of the bin, and we have a set perimeter basically where we need to be. We'll drop a hole into the panels where we want to be, evenly spaced, 3 around the top of the roof. Drop the cables in, and then there's anchor brackets that will help support and take the load, obviously, with those cables when it becomes filled. And so this will go across the 2 ribs of the roof, and then this will help spread that load out to where we need to be to handle the pull of that cable. So there'll be 1 of these brackets per cable, and yeah, once we get all those installed, that'll get you to where you can at least put grain in the bin.
Yep.
And yeah,
because harvest is quickly approaching. So the point of these cables are, when grain sits in a bin, it can get a hot spot in it, and knowing the temperature with these sensors and the moisture, we should be able to avoid spoiled grain. So
absolutely.
Or at least do something before it gets worse.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. You can catch it before. You can have the technology not only to the computer, to your phone. Obviously, it's all app driven as well. So you can pull that information up. You can set alerts on the system as well. So, it can alert you if it sees temperature increases and potentially a problem going on. So
yeah. So one other thing this system will be doing will be controlling our fan. With this being our wet storage bin, so in the fall we will put wet corn in here before we run it through the dryer. It's going to be pretty nice to know that fan is doing what it needs to do at all times automatically. So that'd be pretty handy. So we finished cleaning the bin out from yesterday. It was pretty well clean, just had to clean up the floor and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in the last bean bin. Should be about 3 loads here. See if we can't get that knocked out today, and we can be done with cleaning out beans. Still have a bin of corn, but I'd rather have a bin of corn than a bin of beans. Last bin. Well, we've still got more beans in there, so that's it for cleaning today. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to be close where we can get our load in there. We're going to go over to the other grain bins where the combine is. Had a guy working on the gleaner today, just checking out a couple things pre-harvest. I got to put it up.
Well, Brian gave me a camera when we filmed some, so we got the mulcher on the little mini excavator. I used it the other day. Did a real good job. I was really surprised with it, satisfied with it. Made me a shield. Oh, I also metal laying around here. I just want to put something kind of protect the window maybe. That's a 1/4-inch Luon or Lexon, and might take it off. I can't see through it. It's blurry. I don't know what's wrong, why it's all like that, but I don't think they're all like that. If that's a defective piece or what, but it's awful blurry. You just can't hard on the eyes. If you can tell looking through it. But it doesn't throw anything to the windshield hardly, so you just watch what you're doing. If you don't tilt that thing back, maybe, like over a ditch or something, or bank. So, till I figure out something else. I'm gonna put a screen in it, some kind, but I ain't got nothing right yet, so I think I'm gonna take it off for now. So I got a little bit around the house here to do, around the farm. So we'll take this off and then we'll get to it and see how we get along. Some trees here, little rut tree slayer, 306 cat excavator, doing a pretty good job. Little honeysuckle and this stuff, this little stuff is. But the biggest problem, I don't know where I'm gonna put this camera. Daggone sure ain't gonna hold it.
So right now the head is on the gleaner. We're just going to pull the combine and head in here, so we need to shuffle some stuff around to make that happen. So we're going to park this Fent right beside the 1038 over there. But first, we've got to go stage a thumbnail picture for the video that comes out tonight. So if you haven't seen that one, it's the video where we get this tractor for the first time, and you guys get to see Dad trying to figure out how to drive it. So if you missed that, go back like 3 videos. I guess we need to see if I know how to drive it. Oh yeah. Nothing to it. I do feel like this handle is just huge. I don't know if I like that or not yet. So now my truck's getting the new bed put on it. I figured it was a good time to get this rock saw running, but battery was dead, so let her charge overnight. So if you have a rock saw, one thing I would highly advise, if the battery goes dead, don't jump start it. So there's lots of articles about people jump starting their rock saws and then their speedometer cluster is not working. Apparently there's no relay in between those, and it'll just like surge the speedometer and it'll cook it, then it won't work no more. So since I didn't need this immediately, I just went ahead and trickle charged it for overnight. Now we're good to go. At least we should be. Hey guys, if you're liking these videos, do me a favor and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would really mean a lot to me. Get these subscriber numbers up, rolling into harvest, get some momentum. Morning! Another day in the grain bin. So we're gonna head over here and finish this up. So this is Friday, September the 16th. We hand shelled some corn the other day at 34%. So I don't know, this year we might have beans ready before corn. Normally we'll have some corn ready about now, but definitely not yet. This is the stuff that we thought was the deadest. This and across the road, and it's what was testing 35. Normally our corn's about 25 at the max when we start, so you know where we are in the world, we'll finish harvest and corn will be, even the wettest stuff will be about 18 still. So we dry down pretty good naturally, and we don't you know, start when it's 30-35%. Some people in the area do, we don't. Not many do. So these new KN95s are terrible. Like, these ones aren't worth a dang. That little thing right there hits you right in the nose. They don't seal up real well. Like, if this was going to prevent the Rona, I don't think so. But Brad had a great idea. We got a can of Flex Seal around here. We'll just.
But no, I formed a positive seal. Look, you got to read the constructions.
The constructions?
Yes.
We'll see how much dust you have on your
Oh,
on your
I
face.
guarantee a lot. Bend plastic nose clip to form nose shape. Hold mask in one hand over mouth and nose with straps around back of head. Put it over your head. Form nose clip around nose and adjust tension. Perform user seal check prior to each wearing. So you put it on and you...
Yeah, just drying out my eyes.
Okay. That's not properly sealed.
These things suck.
Yeah, we're not making any safety instructional videos here, folks.
Demonetized, deplatformed. We're done.
How do I turn this off? The red.
Did you get your wedding stuff taken care of? I've been married for 15 years. It's been taken care of. His oldest son gets married next week.
Well, that's over. So now we won't feel bad about the pizzas we're about to eat.
It's all brown. What does that mean? There's some kind of story around the colors, and I don't understand it.